So I've been streaming a lot of Genshin Impact recently on my new account on Twitch for the past 2 weeks or so, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on the game as a returning player in 2024. I know you guys have had this video in the past few years, but I feel like looking at my perspective in 2024 would give other players who quit the game a chance to come back or maybe start a new account just like me. By all means, I still don't know a lot about the game since, I'm still in Inazuma and I haven't, went to the other regions and did a bunch of events, but I still want to give out my thoughts about different types of features that they gave us. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video and you love Noelle like I do, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. I do stream on Twitch every single day except Saturdays to be able to follow my dream in becoming a full-time streamer. So if you guys want to support that would be greatly appreciated. I also have a TikTok where I upload my journey, so if you want to follow that would be also really cool. So anyways, let's get right into the video. Taking a look at this story, I'm still early on in the story, but so far it's been really good. The whole plot of the story, you guys already know, I think. You're trying to find your missing sister, and you basically want to reach out to the 7, which are basically gods, to help you find her. Obviously, this is not the whole story, because there are, small flaws that we need to encounter in the game, such as fighting Stormter in Mondstadt and Osayo in Liyue, and going head-to-head with the Fatui to prevent them from getting the Gnosis. So these are small stories that are in the game that are actually pretty nice. Honestly, the Fatui part of the main story is pretty cool. I like that there's some kind of region, in that case Naya, that tries to overthrow other regions or, gain more and more power by stealing their god's powers. This gives the story kind of an intense experience or drama to get you on the edge of your seat, which is pretty cool. There are also traveler quests that I just did this week, and they were absolutely amazing. They kind of peaked, to be honest. You meet up with someone called Dainzlev, and then he basically helps you fight the Abyss Order. They kind of introduced that in Mondstadt, and they kind of forgot it in Liyue, but they kind of reintroduced it in the Traveler Quest, which is pretty cool. You get so many crazy information, so many good cutscenes. It's like I feel like I'm watching One Piece at this point, so it's pretty cool. I hope to see more of these Traveler Quests pretty soon. I feel like they give us Traveler Quests every region. So once we finish a region, we're gonna go to a Traveler Quest. I'm gonna be playing that during my stream, so if you guys wanna, check in my stream, that'd be pretty nice. But yeah, Traveler Quests are absolutely amazing. I think they're really cool, and they are really good integration into the game. However, there are some stuff that I don't really like. There are some fillers that I don't like, so they get super dragged out. I know it is a gacha game, and they want to make sure, you play the game as much as possible, and then try and drag out the game as much as possible. But, dragging out the filler stuff kind of sucks, to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a controversial thing. There's also the Liyue ending kind of threw me off guard. I didn't really understand it. Maybe I'm an idiot and I don't really understand what John Lee did at the end, but I feel like it's kind of, some decisions that Hoyoverse did in Liyue kind of, wasn't really that cool in my opinion. But again, it could be a controversial take. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. There are also character hangouts that I really like, even though there are, filler and they're, slice of life kind of ish on different character. They are super enjoyable. I did one with Noelle. I did a video on that. If you guys want to check it out, please make sure to do so if you want. And there is also 5-star, I don't know if they're called hangouts or quests, but I guess they're like filler quests, which are also pretty cool, and I really did enjoy them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the story. That I didn't really, explore other parts of the story. I'm still in Inazuma again, and I haven't explored other regions, but maybe my take will be changed in the near future. For the gameplay is also really good. It's really well done by Hoyoverse. You basically would need to combine different elements together in order to do damage, and I personally love the geo elements since I kind of like the aspects of tank and defense while also dealing a lot of geo damage to my enemies. And the crystallize mechanics pretty cool. That's why I love Noelle. She's a really cool character. But overall, the cool thing about the gameplay is the fact that you can build your team however you want, since there are so many characters in the game, so many 5 stars, so many 4 stars, which makes the game pretty engaging and enjoyable to play. Obviously, there is the gacha system that you need to take into consideration, which is kind of a hassle, but at the same time, they do give you a bunch of free 4 stars at the start, which is not that bad. There are some good 4 stars that they give you, like Shangling and Kole, which is a pretty good starter Dendro unit, and you're gonna unlock a Dendro Traveler in the near future, so that's a really good sign. So F2P players won't really struggle in that regard. We'll kind of probably maybe. The exploration part of the game is also really good. Hoyoverse did a really good job at making the game really, really beautiful. So going out and exploring different regions was a really enjoyable experience. Right now, I finished Liyue. I still haven't, you know, explored everything in Liyue and everything in Mondstadt, but it's still really enjoyable. I feel Inazuma is going to be a really insane in terms of exploration, new mechanics, new aesthetics, and I'm pretty excited for that. Liyue and Mondstadt were extremely beautiful, so I really enjoyed the exploring part of the game. There are also big puzzles that you can do, which makes the game very engaging in my opinion. They did a really good job on copying Breath of the Wild, which is not a bad thing since, you know, it is considered a masterpiece of a game. So there are also different types of gameplay like the TCG, which I really enjoy as well. It's pretty cool. You can get free Primo Gems. You can build a deck on your own. I do play Yu-Gi-Oh, so these kind of, you know, card games are like a good niche for me, and I really enjoy them. In terms of endgame content, I haven't reached that point yet, but people do say it's kind of bad. The only thing that is endgame about the game is it's Spiral Abyss, which is pretty bad. I think they should you know, focus more on endgame content rather than, you know, first game content. I don't know how to call it, but starter game content. I think only Spiral Abyss is in the endgame content, but people are saying, you know, that, you know, it is gonna get better, or it is getting better, which is pretty good for Hoyoverse's part. In terms of events, I only really played Wind Trace with my viewers, which is basically prop hunt, and it was really fun to play. If you have friends that you want to play with, it's kind of nice, very short, which is pretty cool. But honestly, if you're playing alone, just getting the Primo Gems is fine in my opinion. There's also a rhythm game happening right now, but I haven't really been able to reach it since I haven't unlocked the full Inazuma region yet, so I can't really give my thoughts to it. And in terms of reward, people are saying it's pretty bad, at least but at least, you know, we're getting something. However, Hoyoverse need to, you know, kind of up their reward system and make the event more enticing to play. The more rewards they put, the more people are going to be playing the event. I feel like it wouldn't hurt, you know, if F2P players had the chance to make their account a bit better with all the event stuff and the Primo Gem stuff. Honestly, don't have that much to talk about events, to be honest, but I do want to hear your thoughts about it since, you know, I'm a returning player and I want to hear other veteran players' thoughts about, you know, all the previous events that happened in the game. And yeah, as an F2P player, I have a lot to talk about grind and gacha. I feel like if you really are careful with your resources and kind of understand how you approach this game, you shouldn't really have an issue regarding a bad account or a dead account. In gacha game, it's super important that you watch like any sort of beginner guide or progression guide in order for you to be able to actually enjoy the F2P experience. The one that I really benefit from is a YouTuber called Shark Heart's progression video, which kind of help get some sort of foundation to my account and make sure I don't really do any mistakes regarding my resources and how to spend them. So I feel like being prepared has made me enjoy the game a lot more these past few weeks, and I'm really grateful that I managed to come across that video. In terms of the grind, it is sort of a hassle if you don't enjoy farming, but trust me, you know, the resources are gonna stack up very fast, so if you it shouldn't be really a problem as long as you stay consistent with your daily logins. I managed to fully get Noelle's Ascensions mats just by logging in every day, you know, checking Valberries, like spawn rate, check if they respawn in the world or not. So that part of grinding isn't really that bad as people make it out to be. However, the talent ascension is kind of a problem. This is where it kind of sucks since you have to use stamina to be able to grind for them. The only thing that I recommend as a newer player, or it's for a newer player or returning player, is to save up your fragile resins until AR45 so you can grind for your artifacts without really paying mind into the stamina system. However, if you make sure your allocation of resins is properly done, you should be fine. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty shit system. However, that's how MiHoYo that's what we get basically for playing the game for free. Hoyoverse kind of wants you to play the game every day, so I guess that's their way to do it. The gacha is completely awful. But again, this is their way of making money. So the worst thing about it is that, you know, once you reach pity, you have a 50% chance of getting the featured character, which kind of sucks. So all the Primo grind might be for nothing. So make sure you don't waste them and save them, so you know you can kind of beat the system. So a newer player get a lot of Primo gems at the start, so please do not waste them and wait for your character you want to get. I'm currently waiting for Farina to get a rerun, which is I think next patch. So my Primo gems, you know, are safe. I'm not really spending as much, so we should be fine on that regard. There's also a battle pass and a monthly pass as well, but I'm not really sure if they're even worth it to purchase. I do know that you get really good stuff in the battle pass and good weapons as well, so it might be worth it for returning players and new players since it's pretty cheap to get. As for the monthly card, I haven't done anything. I don't really know. I think you only get 10 pull for $7, but you don't get it immediately, so you have to wait a whole month, which kind of sucks. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Overall, the game is pretty enjoyable as for now. There are some stuff that should get fixed, like the reward system, the resin system in the game. I think they should up the resin system, like the resins a bit, but I think they would look into it more in the future and probably fix it, or probably not, I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy my thoughts about the game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the game so far in 2024. I might do an updated video on this soon, maybe next month. That way I'll give my overall thoughts, because that way, I'll be able to unlock all other regions. I might have missed some stuff regarding new shit, but again, just let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content, and don't forget to look into my Twitch, maybe if you want to support me on my other Twitch and other social medias like TikTok and Twitch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.